introduce, how will they introduce that into possibly starting to test for that? I mean,
Well, it's
5 test forever, now all of a sudden they're gonna increase it to 7. As these new drugs come on the scene or are invented, how will we go about introducing that into this type of situation?
You really can't. Human health service, unless you expand the health testing, which picks up everything.
Do you see it ever being FDA and DOT approving the hair?
Never. Not in my lifetime. Not gonna happen.
Why is that?
I don't know. Under the Freedom Release Act, you can certainly look at all the letters we sent. You can certainly look at all the letters J.D. Hunt sent, Snyder sent, CSA sent, Voters of Northern Railroad sent. And look at under the Freedom Release Act, all you have to do is ask to request that information. And you will see some very ugly language, and that's changing back and forth. We do not know why Human Health Services are not touching. So the carriers that we deal with and not deal with, carriers, I know a lot of carriers, they do the health testing, they take on the extra added cost to do the health testing in addition to the urine, after the urine folks. And they do that so that on the pre-employment, it's going to be more proactive on the safety side of it, and they've got the resources to do it. But they're so missing it to say if we catch them on the front of the pre-employment, we can watch the random positive rate go down, and it had. I mean, we've got all kinds of data over the last 4.5 years that back up on, not theory, but back up the facts. But we can't get anybody on Capitol Hill to listen to us.
David, what do you think about if we were to test our drivers on a DOT 7 panel, but in our company policy or HR policy, we incorporate a non-DOT hair test? Would that be something that would be acceptable? Do you think have any problems with that?
No, there's no problem at all with that. That's what all the carriers are doing. They're doing health. They incorporate the health test into the HR policy. Then if you come in and you don't have enough hair, then they put you on a 60-day notice that you got 60 days to go to your hair, part of your employment leave. Some fleets are very, very aggressive with this. Let me make one more final comment about the sleep apnea. What we're seeing on sleep apnea is that the attorneys, in fact, let me go to this for a second. When you look at CSA 2010 as a whole, and you look at just the facts, go in between the lines of that just the facts, okay? Because if I can't regulate out, then I'll get out with an attorney. So either out is gonna be want the regulation to be clear to tell me what are my thresholds behind a driver that has a bad PSP. And that's when CSA won't go with it. They're never gonna go with it. So now Al's have to make a decision. There's dog want to hire a driver with a high basis. They're not hire a driver with a high basis. So Al want to hire a driver that doesn't do hair testing, or doesn't want to do that with hair testing. Everything has a cost. So my point is, everybody in here, and the audience I spoke to with cloud software, and the audience I'm speaking to next week, I always tell them, look in between the fact that whether CSA goes live December 1 or not, doesn't really matter. The data is going to fail you. And I never worry about DOT, but I'm terrified of problems. And right now, there is an association that started up called the National District Attorneys Association. And it's a brand new organization that just formed of DAs. And guess what they're doing under this new organization? They're coming after me, and they're coming after you. So again, every time the regulatory inspection comes out and says, you're not going to lose 175,000 drivers. You don't have to worry about that. That's because he's in the federal side. In the business world, I have a lot to worry about. I got a driver that failed the drug screen for another company that I can't be told about. I got a driver that's got a high basics, and I still need a driver. Can't have a truck company without a driver. And I still have to figure out how to manage a due process to prove to my customers that I have a due process in place. This scorecard means nothing to enforcement. Nothing. The scorecard out there to me has been blown completely out of proportion. But I've sit down with three major shippers that said, I don't care about scorecard. I want to see due diligence in what you're doing, man, as a driver. So I got 7 out of 10 companies. I got 3 of those that have perfectly good scores. And I had 7 that have louder scores. So David, I've got to have all 10 companies. So there's only so many jobs and there's only so many